Hi everyone, it's Josh from Dungeon Boys, welcoming you back for another episode of adventure as we play through The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. In our last episode, our party learned about Meek's deepest secret. We rescued a confused couple from an unfortunate spell, and caught a glimpse of mysterious figures in the Hall of Illusions. What secrets will we uncover, and what adventure will we find? Join us as we explore more of The Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
I want to roll stealth.
Okay.
Because my plan was to go alone.
Gotcha.
I want to do that.
So before they can catch back up to you.
It don't happen.
Before they catch back up to you, you look for a place to hide or whatever to try to get away, but it is just kind of like an open lane of mirrors, so you find it very difficult to get out of sight of your compatriots before they arrive at your side.
Wait, should we not roll to try and find him? I mean, did you get a 1?
I got a 1. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
You look stupid.
So when they go off their way, I'm just kind of like, shrug of the shoulders, and I'll go in the opposite direction.
Okay.
So, but before I start walking off, as I'm starting to walk off, I'll call my Raven to kind of come with me. So,
Okay.
Daz, hey, come on, let's see if we can find our way through here.
I did not realize you were trying to do like a singular character thing.
I didn't know that too. My bad.
I would say that I'd go back on that, but even if my character did pick up on that, he would not have.
Yeah,
would not have meant anything to him. So
He was just going to try to sneak off anyway. It wasn't going to be like a whole big, hey guys, don't follow me. It was just like, I'm going to go this way. If you guys find me, you find me. Follow me.
As you guys walk, wherever you're walking through the Hall of Mirrors, you guys walk past these mirrors, and they kind of cycle from going younger to present day, and then you find mirrors that age you to the point where you look like you're almost a corpse, and then after that mirror, it starts back at youth again, and it kind of bounces back and forth as you wander around in these mirrors.
Am I seeing the same thing? Or is that what
Yeah, same thing's happening to you just individually in the mirrors, and they're seeing, all of them in the mirrors at once.
I am easily amused.
One thing that I will say is that as you're walking around with your raven flying around, roll a perception check for me. All of you roll a perception check.
Perception.
hey yo, I got a 21.
I got a 23.
20. Not
Ha. Shut up, John.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Perception. Let's see. A 15
I got a 30. No.
plus a 3, so 18.
All right. Well, as you guys are walking around, you guys are kind of walking quickly. You're not seeing this thing that they've told you about. Those of you who didn't see it, you're not catching this pig girl again in the mirrors. But eventually, as you guys are walking past, you guys are walking past a mirror, one of your present day mirrors, one of the ones that reflect just how you are. And the three of you are looking back and forth, looking at the mirror. Then you catch all three of you turn out of and glimpse out of the corner of your eye, just for a split second in one mirror, a little green froggy hand tries to reach out inside the reflection and just tries to grab at Prince's tail, but narrowly misses it, and the hand just slips back out of the reflection. It is a split second, very very fast. And then you don't know it's at the same moment, but at the same moment, across the way, you're flying and you see, again, out of the corner of your eye, you're walking, and out of the corner of your eye, your raven is flying overhead, and you see that same little pig girl just very briefly jump up in the reflection and swipe at it one time, and then drop back to the ground and leave the reflection very quickly. And they're gone as quick as they came.
It'll be fun, they say. We'll learn something, they say. This is terrible.
Is they me? I feel like they is me. I said those things.
Yes, they is you, Prince. They is you.
But in my own little world, I'm
There's no way I was the only person that saw a green hand. I saw a glimpse of it. I'm pretty sure it was a green froggish hand.
Yeah, I saw it.
Wait, did he see like the frog touch it, like try to touch it, or did he just see it?
All three of you saw the same thing very briefly. Just a little frog hand try to reach out and grab your tail, and it missed. And
in
left.
the mirror, though, right? Like,
in the
it
mirror,
didn't come
in the
out
mirror.
into.
Yeah, only in the reflection. All this weird stuff you've seen is only in the reflection.
I want to take an item.
Okay. Take an item.
What have I got? What
Things
do I
that take
have?
out an item.
No, I said take an item.
Oh.
While you're looking for your item, what were you going to say, Josh?
I was gonna just like do the come here gesture towards Dez.
Oh, you're
Hey,
Raven.
come here, stay close with me, okay? And just have him like land on my shoulder.
Cool.
Can I use one of my arrows and just like touch the mirror with it?
No.
Let's see if anything happens.
You can. Let's let Venus do his item thing first.
I'm gonna take a piece of gold
Okay.
and I'm gonna set it on the ground.
Is that your free gold?
I'm not gonna use the free gold piece. I'm gonna use my old pieces.
Okay.
I want because I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna set that like up where it can be, where its reflection can be seen in a mirror, and then I want to like sit back, kind of like where I can see the reflection, but where that particular mirror does not have me in it, and I want to see what happens.
Okay. Gotcha. You guys are watching him do this, by the way.
Not me.
Yeah.
Not you. If you let him spend some time doing that, nothing ends up happening. It just kind of sits there.
I'm gonna go pick it.
The reflection of the coin just kind of sits there.
I'm gonna go pick it back up.
Okay.
I want to go to a mirror that shows my present self, and then grab the arrows, touch it, see if anything happens.
Just touch it, not break it.
No. I don't
Okay.
plan on breaking it.
When you touch it, you hear the tick that you have heard every other time you've touched an arrow to a mirror.
Which is once.
Yeah, I don't remember having an arrow touch a mirror before, but
Yeah, I'm just saying it
Yeah,
just
I
seems
know.
like it's a regular old mirror.
Well, I feel as though I've gotten my punch's worth.
Me too.
I'm ready to go when you guys are.
I kind of want to break one.
Yeah, I'd like to see that happen too.
I'm gonna hand him my war pick.
I'm gonna hold it in my hands.
It is a rite of passage, my friend.
It's probably not a good idea.
It's a very, very bad idea. But it matters not to me.
Eric?
To be honest, I'd like to see it.
You slam the war pick into a mirror and it shatters into 1,000 little pieces. All the other people that you've seen walking through this Hall of Illusions, it's an attraction. There are other people around. Everyone else that you've seen gasp, "Oh, they've broken a mirror! 7 years of bad luck that will be. 7 years!" And then as they all go running out of the thing,
I give him the pick.
I love it.
as Rusty's standing there holding a pick, as Rusty is holding the pick, sprinting into the tent is one, the same guy that you saw take over for the guy at the front. The new / old attendant of the thing is running towards you, very much miming, with their mouth open, going, shaking their hands back and forth as if everything that you would do when you were asking someone, "What the heck did you just do?" All the physical emotes that would produce, that is what they're doing as they run towards you.
So many gestures.
It is a fellow with butterfly wings on. He's got a green little tunic with a pointy hat. He looks very clownish. But one thing about him is that he lacks any sort of coloration. He is
Very progressive.
he is very pale. He is magically so. All of you have colors and things on you, but he is very much very grayscale, not very colored, and he is shaking his hands back and forth.
Very much.
I try to do like the
miming
emotes of like, sorry, I didn't mean to, like kind of like sorry.
I can.
He's mouthing the words, "What happened?" He's like, "What's going?"
I can explain. Something in the mirror tried to grab my tail, and I panicked and broke it.
Roll persuasion.
Can I help him with that?
So,
Like, try to, like, back him up. Like, yeah, it actually
Yes,
happened.
you absolutely can give him advantage.
in another place,
19.
would I have heard the mirror break? Right, I can't imagine.
Of course,
this
yeah,
as
of
that
course
big.
you would have heard the mirror break. Absolutely.
So the big, and I'm going to start walking back the way I came.
Wisdom, persuasion would be what? Charisma?
Yes.
Alright, you rolled 19. Alright, you rolled a 12, and he's like,
I can pay for it if I need to. There was a green frog hand that tried to grab my tail.
So as an audio medium, like you're just gesturing a lot.
I'm just gesturing. He is convinced.
he talk?
Your persuasion
No,
check
not mine.
check has convinced this person that you did panic. So he puts his hand on his hip and he puts his head on his hand, his hand on his head here, and he shrugs, and he kind of gives you motions like he like gestures around to all the mirrors, and he kind of points towards the back of the tent, like he can just bring another one out, kind of.
Sorry.
But the Calliope music also maintains its current state of sound.
Grind, monkey, grind. Keep on that calliope.
That's what they tell me when I get up in the club.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. The calliope is like it has like the crank organ thing kind of going on, right?
It's kind of organy too.
Oh,
The monkey was on the organ.
with all of his mini buttons.
Yeah.
All right, so he also looks at you all and he says, puts out a finger, kind of like, wait a second. And then he points at all of you. Does the crying mime thing. Does his fingers like this. If you want to know what's happening here, I'll explain at the end. But hopefully we're gonna get what I'm miming through your guys' responses. So please RP you trying to understand what I'm saying, so that the people who are listening to this can kind of get the gist. So I'm gonna now not talk to you anymore. You were talking to someone who cannot talk. I'm not gonna describe my emotions anymore, and we're gonna see if I can get you to understand what I'm saying. Okay?
Can we just?
Okay.
I was gonna say, well, can we roll like an intelligence? Like, what do we do?
Let's just do it, and then at the end we'll roll and see what all you are able to gather. If you don't get it from just me doing it, we'll have a little entertaining aspect of it, and then we'll roll to see if you get it.
We play charades.
So I'm going silent.
Please do not guess if I am correct. Are you wondering where the crying halfling went?
Also, just anytime you know what I'm saying, say it out loud again. So we're trying to. You got like when I. Okay, so wait a minute. I guess I don't know. Maybe this isn't going to work the way I think it is.
No, well, we got you.
All
We're
right.
tracking.
So
I'm not there to contribute, so.
he puts his hands out. Yeah,
Okay.
you've arrived by this point.
I've arrived?
The mirror has shattered. You now arrive. You see your three compatriots hanging around with this mime. You see a shattered mirror. He no longer seems upset. He is just talking to your friends as you arrive.
Hey,
He
what's
does-
up with this guy?
He doesn't talk. I think he's gesturing for, hang on, let me start over.
He's got something to tell us.
Start over. Yeah, start from the top. What do you got?
The
You
four of
guys,
us, the
Cry.
Are we
Sad.
sad?
Us cry.
long hair,
Girl.
The ween,
girl outside.
the halfling, ween.
We don't say that name.
Ween crying.
Walking away.
Reuben?
Crying.
Man, Reuben and ween.
Good sandwich, too.
Did we bring them together?
Yes, I did.
A little bit,
Yes,
little
we
bit.
did. We
These
did.
two did, yes.
Yeah.
The
We
big,
did our best.
Did a good
the big,
job.
the big
Yeah,
guy convinced
yeah.
him.
We
Very
did. We
good,
did. Yes.
It's all good. Yeah.
Much
Do I get a
applause.
prize for it? Oh,
No, you just
No
get to
prize.
be a good
Okay.
person.
I am a good person.
That is the real prize.
Whenever you say do I get a prize for it, he says, and he takes out his hand and he goes, and then he like makes a little fireball appear in his hand, and he like Has little sparks flying around it.
I clap like.
I mean, that's nice. It's good. I like it. I like
He
it.
puts it away. He bows.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
We've more food? No.
What you got, Giggles?
Do you want us to
You
leave?
can't talk. Yes,
Okay.
okay. You've got the vocal cord issues?
You lost your voice. You lost your
What's
voice.
this voice?
You are unable to speak.
Wait a second.
You're a traveler, a vagabond.
Somebody stole it. They stole it. It's a thief. They stole your voice.
Hang on. Did you lose it in an increment of 8 years ago from today, by any chance?
No.
Someone just
No.
stole it.
Do you know who it was?
A Kenku.
The Kenku.
That little. That
Yeah, we-
Kenku.
We saw one of those shady looking Kenkus earlier, right?
I'm so close to it.
You told me about it.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Didn't you tell me he caused problems at,
He
at
did.
that dragonfly thing?
So wait a second. I can hang on. It's on my spell thing. I can do prestidigitation. I can make a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in your hand and last until the end of your next turn. So I can make an illusory image in my hand. Can I make like a little illusory image like Star Wars hologram style in my hand? That's like, it shows the Kenku in the crowd like turning away and
You
walking
can
off.
talk.
Sure, yeah, I think that's really cool.
Was it this? Would it look like this? Look like? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So then he says,
I wish that the mime dude can do that.
Would you like us to get him?
and so he gets the idea from you, and he takes out both his hands,
Yeah.
and he shakes out his shoulders,
Yeah. Don't do that.
and then in this hand he produces an image of himself,
All
a little
right.
hologram image of himself,
Looking good.
and then he puts his other hand out and he produces an image of a mermaid.
Okay.
When you guys were flying over the
So-
carnival, you noticed at different at one place there's a lake with a mermaid in kind of this fishbowl area.
In the carnival or
In the
around
carnival.
it? Okay.
Yeah, in the carnival. And he puts the mermaid in this thing. And he says,
He
puts
doesn't
both
say a
of his
lot.
hands out,
Bring you
and then
to...
he draws them together and he says, puts his arms around himself.
Oh, that's your sweetheart. Yeah. Have you talked to her recently?
That's
That's such a dumb question.
He looks at those of you who can't hear. I'm looking at him sarcastically.
Can she help? Does she know more? Or you're just bragging you're with a mermaid? That's what that is.
The Kenku
Stole
Lost her
your
voice?
took the voice.
He gets down on one knee.
Oh, so you
Can't
can't
propose.
propose to her because you lost your voice.
This is a reverse Little Mermaid problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he sticks his hands out and he's like ta-dying. There's a fireball at the end of his hand. There's sparks
Am I
towards
the only one that's doing it?
So what
towards
if
Eric the bugbear.
don't light our friend on fire? What if we could find your voice?
He claps. Points at you.
So
That's better than the alternative. One of us would have to propose for you.
all right. I'm gonna write this down.
He puts his hands out.
He could do it. Pointing
Yes.
to Rusty.
Put this flower in your mouth.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
He's reaching out.
No. You don't do that. Don't do that.
I can make it say anything you want. It'll sound like me though.
The notebook is recording all of this. It's our quest marker now because
Yeah.
we've got to get. What else do we have to do? I mean, we got to get the Kenku. We got to get the voice back. We're just collecting. We got to find that child star.
That was better.
He's telling you as you're saying that or whatever. He flaps his wings and he says,
Kenku stole your voice, right?
"No,
Can't talk.
Can't talk. Can't propose.
Can't. Yep.
Did the Kenku leave the festival? The carnival? Or is it still he? She's.
He,
You don't know.
he shakes his head and he's
Underground us?
Look,
No, he's here. He's still here. He's
Is this-
You're still here. You're still.
is this like a carnival worker, or is like you never seen this guy before?
he looks at you confusedly and does the wings again.
Right. Yeah, Kenku. Yeah. Do they
He's
work
saying he
here?
has seen him before.
No,
Doesn't work here.
don't work here. Might be a guess.
Do you know?
Could be.
I'm gonna turn my back to the rest of the group, and I'm gonna take something out of my pocket. I
hope people who are listening and watching this are not hating it.
I'm gonna take a feather out of my pocket and I'm gonna start whispering to it. I'm gonna record a message on it for him.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, when he touches it, doesn't it make like a booming thing within like 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't have to be booming. It's just a recorded message that can be heard up to 10 feet away.
Oh, I thought it was just like a loud thing. Okay. Yours was just loud when you farted into it.
Who... do you know anyone else who's run into this Kenku? Who's had issues with it? No one?
I've had.
Nothing? Well, yes, but you don't know anything else other than...
He kind of gives you the everywhere symbol again. Like
so he's just kind of been all over. Okay. That's fine. Well, we've been to a couple of different places. If he's really causing chaos, he'll probably try to do something during the big events. Is someone we should alert? Do you have a security force here or something? Just let someone know that there's a troublemaker, or these things kind of sort themselves out. You don't know.
I'm really struggling to communicate to you that everybody's kind of already on alert about this thing, but he just kind of gives you like the.
You just do.
Look, where did he steal your? Was it here? Did he steal your voice here?
He points to right out in
yeah.
front of the tent.
Yeah. When's the last time you saw the little Kenku do? Don't know. Not sure. Maybe 4
Days?
4 days, 4 hours. 4 hours ago. About 4 hours ago. That's almost the same time we saw him.
That's the first time you've seen him, or you've seen him before tonight. The first time? Okay.
Boys, we gotta find a Kenku.
Yeah, we need to deal with this pretty quick.
We gotta reunite true love.
Huh?
Do we know how long it's been from the car?
We've been here about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
You've been here now about 3 hours.
So, we got here right when the carnival opened?
You did, yeah. So right now,
So,
you are here.
it's too pretty. So, he was here before the carnival opened.
That looks like a yeah.
That's
Like a
nuts.
And no one caught him.
He gives you the bird
Kenku?
symbol
Yep.
and says,
He's masked.
Like a
he's
disguise.
disguised himself and moving around. Okay. Magically or just with clothes? Magically. Okay, gotcha.
Magic disguise.
he looks at you. He's like,
He can change his
sizes
size.
and changes does things like try to change his face around and
Nick,
stuff like that.
Is this you?
Well, I don't know what you mean, Eric.
You remember, you don't know anything.
What do you mean?
Ignore him. And I'm gonna pull his ear real hard.
What do you mean I don't remember?
He said, please don't tell anyone I'm a shapeshifter.
Oh, shoot! Dang it.
These are the guys not paying attention. He just wants you
Listen,
to help him
Sparkle.
find his
I don't
voice.
know your real name, but you make real sparkly. I'm gonna call you Sparkles for now, Mr. Sparkles. You didn't hear none of that, okay? Okay, sounds good. We'll see if we can find this Kenku who's not really a Kenku, and
Man, that's gonna be difficult. But we'll do it.
yeah, but we got some time. I mean, there's plenty of places around here to check. I mean, let's just look around. Let's see what else we got.
I grabbed the feather, right? I'm pretty sure I said that I grabbed the feather of the Kenku, right?
I think you did.
Yeah.
Someone's
I-
got one.
Yeah, I got it.
And before you leave or whatever, he says,
You?
We're
he
receiving a telegram.
puts a hand out and he puts an image of a candle in his hand, and the candle is burning.
We're
He
on a
says-
time limit?
No, so he just puts that and then he points at his foot.
Candlefoot?
Foot?
That's your name?
Candlefoot. Okay, Sparkles, your name is
You
Candlefoot.
told us that earlier. We should know that.
We probably should.
We saw that.
Wow.
Yeah, so I whispered into the feather, so it comes out as a whisper. It doesn't necessarily have to be heard 10 feet away. It's up to 10 feet. So he can put it up to his ear and he can listen to the recorded message.
Okay, so Rusty just silently hands Candlefoot a feather, and he puts it up to his ear, and everyone can hear whispered through the feather, "My dear mermaid sweetheart, I want to make 1/4 fish babies with you. Please be my wife. He just hands it back to you.
That's a good call. Just wait. Just wait for the right words. Just wait for those aren't the right words.
We can hold that on the back burner until we maybe find this Kenku.
Ironically, we find his voice, we reunite the two lovebirds, and that's exactly what he says because he can't come up with anything better.
Yeah. So he like puts down at his wrist and he's like,
we gotta hurry.
shooing you out.
Excellent. Very
Right.
good.
I got a feeling if this Kenku guy was around here, he would have noticed him around his own exhibit or whatever.
We would probably try to stay away. Yeah.
Right.
Are we walking away? Is that what's happening?
I think we're
Well, as we're walking away, I'm gonna like make eye contact as I set the feather on the ground, and then I'm gonna wink at him, and I'm gonna walk off with everybody else.
As everybody's walking off, you turn around and out of the corner of your eye, you see him look around and just like grab it very much like as a contingency and stick it in his pocket.
So when we head out, I'd like to whisper to the guys. I think I know who stole our missing pieces of ourselves. I'm pretty sure it's the Kenku. Because I don't think... There's no way anyone else can steal someone's voices other than him, probably.
Possibly.
I would say that I would have remembered something like that, but at the same time,
He did take your memory.
he stole somebody's voice, so can he take a memory?
Possibly. We've all lost
Because
things.
we've obviously saw his neck not being torn out. Correct?
As far as we know.
In the Hall of Illusions, though.
Yeah. But
Could have all been an illusion.
I'm pretty sure this might be someone that we might need to see.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Certainly worth investigating. But
I don't know where
There's
to
that
start.
corn dog wagon over there.
Last time I checked, it was around. Can I point to that thing right there? Point to the map.
Hey,
Yeah, you pull out your map.
Mhm.
Oh, we all have
And the
maps,
last
don't
time he tried to put me to sleep was around right here.
I doubt he'd stay in the same spot.
I know that, but he was heading somewhere around here. So I'm assuming if we go over here, we might find more people that got stolen.
Possible.
I like it.
Find more clues.
Picasso.
Maybe even a mermaid.
Maybe
We
even
could
a
find the mermaid.
I'm down with it.
to go to the...
Yeah. So we took a quick pee-pee break. If it's in the middle of an episode, so now we're back at it. You guys had agreed to try to head over there towards the Big Top and the other things around there, maybe near Silver Song Lake, or the Gondola Swans, or the Carousel. You guys also mentioned what?
Zenus is making lizard mating rituals over there.
You guys also mentioned you mentioned the Carousel last time we played. So there's stuff going on over here. You guys are walking through the thing. Also, don't forget that if you don't forget that. I mean, if there's ever anything you want to do, you can just tell me. Like, if you're like, I'd really love to roll to see if I can maybe spot a clue or whatever.
I'd really
I'll
like
do
to
that.
fly.
I agree with
16.
the young John boy.
Flying?
No, not flying.
Okay.
You'd really like to fly?
No. You rolled a thing for a thing?
I was just rolling.
Okay. I would like to look around and see if I see anybody who is searching for a thing that has been stolen from them. See if there's anybody else that this
Solid idea.
dastardly Kenku has
Hey.
flummoxed again.
Flummoxed, ooh.
I've rolled an 18 for perception to see if I can find somebody. Whomst is flummoxed.
While we're walking, or just at the entrance?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Roll,
general...
Whomstead of...
If you're specifically looking for people who are flummoxed, you do not see anyone who is flummoxed about being stolen from. What did you
Not
roll?
beyond your
Perception?
own party.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, not behind
If you want to roll like to look for clues for the Kenku or whatever, you can roll an investigation check.
I'd
But a
like to do
perception
that.
check doesn't reveal anyone around you who is also dealing with a loss of voice or who seems to be in the same predicament as you are. Most everybody else seem like, sheeple, carnival people at this time.
Yeah, I'd like to do the same thing and find a
I'll
clue. So investigation?
17.
So investigation, right?
Mm-hmm. Roll an investigation.
I will set them free.
Which way are you looking, John?
Huh?
Which way are you looking?
We're currently walking, right?
West.
Walking, right?
I know, but you
Look
taking
good,
you
man.
taking the left side because I'm also doing the same.
Okay, so you take the right, I'll
I'll
take
take
the
the
left.
right. I'll take the right. You take the left, Eric.
I
Sounds
see you
good.
walking down like the carnival road. You're all like just ogling everybody around.
Quit looking to the right. Only the left.
So it is a +3.
Break this boat.
Oh.
Boy, I will snap your neck in 20 different places.
I will say I want to ask how devoted are you to this investigation check? Is this like we're spending as much time as we need circling the carnival, or do you guys, is it just I want to search on my way over there?
That one.
I'd like to search on my way over there, yeah.
Okay.
I'm purposefully not doing an investigation check because my thought is we need to see more of what's actually going on here to get a better picture.
Okay.
Like, I'm
Gotcha.
keeping an eye out of, like, somebody runs in front of me and they're like, it was me! But other than that.
I'm the killer, I'm running.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
We all
On your
live.
way over there, you do not see any sign of the Kenku.
Do you know our rolls?
Yes. I think I remember them. I don't think they were higher than what I rolled.
What did you roll?
I got an 8.
I got a 17.
Okay. They were not higher than what I rolled.
Boom.
That's
I remember you had a 17, and I don't remember John getting any higher. So you don't see no more feathers are on the ground, and you don't really see anybody shady. Now again, remember, you are walking in kind of a straight
It's
line.
a carnival. Everybody's a little bit shady.
Well, yeah. Everybody working there is sketchy. No teeths, and not true. This is a fake carnival. Everybody is
Pristine.
probably not pristine. You probably got some greasy boys. But you guys, you didn't.
We brought our own grease.
You didn't check the whole carnival. If you guys want to spend like a whole hour searching high and low,
No.
whatever. But if you guys walk from the Hall of Illusions just right past the big top over here to the lake or wherever you guys are headed,
The gondola.
you were unable to spy the Kenku anywhere on the way there.
Hey, look, it's those gondola swans. Should we check that one out?
From me.
I was thinking the same thing.
What?
Somebody had to say
I
it.
said gondola, and then he immediately followed. I was just riffing.
You can have it back.
No, it's fine. I don't want it. It's not trademarked.
A
It's
filthy big
It's free
gondola.
use. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. I'm just currently following you guys. We've done a couple of things I wanted to do, so I'm taking a back seat on this one for now.
You guys arriving at the lake over there?
We guys think
swans?
the gondola swan
Sounds good.
I'm fine with that.
gondola.
All right, you guys arrive over there by the gondola swans. The gondola swans they hang out in the Silver Song Lake. So let me hit you with a few different descriptions here.
Right over the head.
Think
Think we'll find that the fish lady here.
The mermaid?
Yeah, the mermaid.
Probably so.
Maybe.
As you walk towards the lake, mist gathers at the banks of a shimmering lake. Near its center, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl, singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates spectators on the lake shore. In response, the lake water coalesces into magical sculptures that whirl around her as she performs.
Plug my You should just play the music from The Fifth Element when that blue lady's singing.
I ain't seen it.
It's like techno
good.
dubstep from like the 90s.
That sounds
But it's
terrible.
it's like
Yeah,
her
somebody was
voice.
actually singing it.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Please cut out the singing and put real
Do
stuff
not
in there
cut
if
out
you
the
want.
singing.
Oh no, we're
Enhance
keeping
it.
that.
Please auto-tune the singing.
That's good. We're going to put that as like a show opener for each episode with the background of John burping.
So we see that.
Yeah, so you guys see that. It does not cost anything to visit the lake or whatever. Just standing there and listening to her singing does not cost you a ticket or anything. So you guys are
One
still
ticket
currently have
punch.
half your ticket punches left.
To use the restroom.
But
2 punches. Ugh.
the audiences
Gotta
are
punch
crowding
it
the
back
lakeside just to witness her beauty and hear her song.
So you think that's her?
I would say so.
I don't want to be presumptuous, but I don't see any other mermaids. Do I see any other mermaids?
Yeah, do we see any other mermaids?
I don't see any other mermaids.
Is there like a path over that way to her?
There is a dock where you can get out into the middle of the water a little bit, but it's still kind of a distance away while she's singing.
Cool.
I got that double movement speed thing.
Yeah. As you guys are
sit down.
as you guys are walking down the dock and standing there or whatever, and she's in the middle of her song, you can hear someone in the crowd go, "Hey, you suck!"
Can I roll perception to see who?
Yeah, I'd like
Yeah,
to
of course
see
you
who. I'd like to see who did that.
I'm headed towards the dock.
24. You
Uh,
can't hide.
16.
There's a
You realize it was you.
there's a little kid that's like munching on like popcorn. His mouth is like half full, like popcorn falling out of it. He's got like a snot bubble
Don't
coming out
make
of
me
his.
hate him.
He's got like a snot bubble coming out of his nose, and he's like just smugly satisfied that he like, you know, was mean.
I'd like to.
We got us
Right
a mouth breather here.
Yeah. You would like to what?
I'd like to put an arm on his shoulder and
Well,
say.
you're not right next to him. He's somewhere in the crowd.
Although we could see him.
Zenas rolled. Did you roll?
Yeah, I got 16.
You can see him, but you guys are like walking down this dock, and there's a crowd around the edge of the thing. So he's not like within arm's reach of you. He's probably 40 feet away.
Crossbow.
It's within range, I'm just saying.
But it doesn't seem... Sorry, not to stop you right there, but it doesn't seem to bother Palasha too much. That's the name of the mermaid. There was a sign.
There's like a
the
little
mermaid.
plaque.
Yeah,
right
there's a
there.
plaque on her thing, Palasha the mermaid.
That sounds like an onomatopoeia of someone really big getting in the water.
Palasha. This is the sound I make when I hit the water. Palasha. When I jump out and I fly high, I come back down. Palasha.
Is
like
his
they're
name
really
like one name like Candlefoot, or is it like Candlefoot, like Mr. Foot? Is she going to be like Mrs.
Palasha foot.
Palasha Foot?
I think Candlefoot is one name,
Okay.
so she would probably just
If
be
she
Palasha.
says yes.
If she says.
If she says yes.
Underwater, when I make a toot, it goes Palasha.
That's part of the song. We're keeping that.
Where
Okay.
are the swan? So,
Swans.
what does her little platform thing look like? Like, is it just for her, or is there people who can get on it?
It is that the platform is kind of just for her. Surrounding that platform are bits of water that are coming up and, you know, forming into dancing mermaids, and she's creating images while she sings or whatever, and she continues to sing.
From the swans.
Can't he just run out there?
Is it
what he's really
cordoned
asking.
off from the swans?
Yeah, so like people don't get in the way of the show, you know.
Ooh, I'm not on camera.
Yes.
What am I doing?
So the swans
you
are
are
kind of a
coming there.
different attraction, and the swans are kind of in their own little area on the right side of the dock. Yeah, sorry to set the scene. There are crowds around the edge. There are people on the dock that you guys are walking off. To the right of you are the gondola swan area, where you can see kind of like sentient swan things floating around in the water.
Swans.
Or the one swan, excuse me. There's one swan.
Only one, dang on.
What is there? Is that not plural swans?
No, you said sentient swan thing. I was like, a swan?
Sorry, I'm just like the boat thing is.
Yeah.
But it really is just a swan. It's not a boat. It's just a very large swan circling around in this water, kind of preparing to give rides to whoever wants a ride. And then on the left side, kind of looking out forward and to the left, is where Palasha's island is.
Can I roll perception to see what other tomfoolery is going to happen at this attraction?
Of course.
It's a lot.
Because
There's a coyote with an anvil on a pulley.
17.
There's a fuse going off somewhere.
Because at this point, so to explain, like, dragonfly rides, something fishy. We were the fishy thing at the mine, kind of, Rusty. But then, like, the proposal, and then we know someone's stealing some stuff, so he's just on alert.
Okay. As you roll, what was your perception roll?
17.
As you turn around and kind of look at the crowd some more, there's a really chubby dude, probably 25
That
feet
man would
away
make a
in the middle of the crowd. He's got a giant like cup with a straw coming out of it, and you hear him go. He burps really, really loud, enough to like for people in the crowd to turn around. And Palasha almost skips a beat with her song, but continues singing.
I'd like to go over there.
Badlands, Chuck.
Oh, no, I don't see this, right?
Yeah, I don't. You heard it, but I don't think you saw it. You're
May I make a perception to see who did it?
I point him out.
sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That man's rude. Just like that snotty kid. That man's trying to ruin this performance.
For a carnival that advertised for fun and adventure, this is not very fun.
So, like, while they're doing all this, bring your own tomfoolery, I want to, like, yell out towards Palasha. I don't know her name yet, right?
There's a sign.
Yeah, there's a sign.
It's glowing. So, hey, Palasha, Candlefoot guy, he sends his love for you. We just saw it.
She.
I broke up with that guy a week ago.
He won't stop gesturing towards me.
Oh yeah, she probably would cry because he lost his voice. Man, you just bring sadness wherever you go.
I tried.
You said Palasha. You said Candlefoot sends his love.
Yeah.
He probably hasn't told her.
I'm gonna head over to the big, huge dude.
I didn't mean to break the game. What did I just
Figure out what
This is your opportunity for her to freak out and say, "Wait, he's here."
Suppose I can.
I'm just gonna roll 50-50. There are two things that I want that can happen. I'm gonna see what happens.
Ooh.
What's your
for it.
inspiration, Josh?
Wait for it.
Nat 20. The good thing happens.
Yeah.
What was that?
Coins.
No, I just rolled a d20.
Wait, what kind of
Dang
coin is
you.
that?
That's a really
That's
cool
a
coin.
thick coin.
Oh, Melissa got them for me, like, from somewhere.
Crap.
Nice.
All right,
They look
so
cool, though.
who is anyone else going to find the big boy?
I'm gonna go find
to the
the big
gondola. Swans.
Okay.
We're
Sorry.
Splitting.
Maybe he is the gondola. I don't know.
All right, so Eric is headed towards the big guy who burped in the crowd. You've just called out to Palasha. You're headed to a gondola, Swan. What's Rusty doing?
Where's the dock located? Is it kind of in between everything?
Yeah, so if you look here...
I'm gonna stay on that dock
That's-
and be prepared to jump into whatever's about to happen to somebody.
Yeah, that's where you're all on the dock right now, I'm picturing.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, like, everybody else is gonna, like, still be around the dock, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Can I run?
Zenas isn't leaving the dock unless Mick jumps off the dock. He's not leaving the dock currently.
I thought the swans were. Did you get there from the dock?
Yeah, the swans will swim up to the dock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, for you to get on. So
yeah.
only Eric is leaving the dock, and just barely. Let's deal with this right
But
now.
barely.
Palasha, as she's singing, and you say that, you can tell that she was a little bit frustrated by the heckling. But whenever you say that, she gets a new burst of energy, and she finishes her song on this beautiful, transcendent note. And as that's happening, you can see that big guy trying to like sidle his way into the crowd a little bit, and roll perception again for me.
This is not a man built for sidling.
Yeah.
Well, he's big enough. He can sidle wherever he wants to.
And as at the end of this
Very true.
this
It's like
crescendo,
a sidle wave.
this beautiful note,
We have to keep that.
I get a 15.
a 15 will do it. You notice as he's sidling, he points at the person. He like taps someone on the shoulder and like points away from him once he's kind of getting to the edge of the crowd, so people aren't looking at him. And then he begins to transform into a little black Kenku.
Can I run over there?
You can run over there, but as this is happening, we're going to go back to. We're going to do some quick jump cuts.
Hey.
We're going to go back to here. The note is finally finished. The glass of a popcorn machine in the distance breaks.
No! Save the popcorn!
And
It's got broken glass in it. I'll still eat it.
Palasha puts her hands out as she sings. Her water images shoot up into the air in great fountains, like at the Bellagio in Las Vegas.
Ooh.
They all hit the water, and she takes a bow, and everybody, kind of knowing that the song is over, begins to disperse, and they'll come back maybe the next time she sings. And
Applause.
Palasha looks across to you, and she says, "One moment, please." And she dives into the water, huh? She Palashas into the water, and then she brings herself up on the dock. She is beautimous. She is a
63 feet tall.
She is definitely a merfolk.
As graceful as the walrus.
She has very much blue skin. She's got purple fins on her head that look like kind of look like
not at all humanoid.
Look like hair.
I mean, she's trying.
She's beautiful as merfolk go, right?
Sure.
What are they called in Simic? No.
Simic hybrid?
Is that it?
Yeah, Simic hybrids that
Magic the Gathering?
Oh, I forget.
No, it probably wouldn't be.
That one would know.
Wait, what was the question?
The merfolk. What are they called? No,
Merfolk.
that starts with a V. No.
Bish
people.
There's
That's right.
there's Vidalkin, there's Vishnu's a song.
It's different in the Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, but it's the same
Yeah, I'm
people.
good.
All right.
She swims up to you and she says, "Candlefoot sends his love.
Well, yeah, we just saw him.
But how could he? He cannot speak."
He gestured real hard.
Oh. So he does not yet have his voice back?
No, but he said it was stolen by Kenku. We're looking into it.
Do you think the Kenku could have been who was heckling me during my performance? I love this carnival with my whole sense of being, but sometimes people can be truly rude from the crowd.
I didn't see what was happening. Like, my back was turned, right?
Yeah, but
Eric saw, right?
Yeah, you heard burps
Yeah.
and things. Prince heard the things or whatever.
But Eric saw, like...
Yeah, Eric's over there
he
assaulting
saw-
the heckler.
Yeah,
Who's
transforming.
transforming?
Yeah.
right. So we didn't see that part, so...
I highly doubt it's him.
Yeah.
Truly. There's no way.
Mistaken identity.
He says, so I... What he told you to bring his love to me then?
No, we're looking around. We're kind of getting a feel for things. We saw you was over here, and we just wanted to tell you that.
Oh, well, yes, I am aware that Candlefoot's voice has been stolen, and I cannot bear to see him. If I cannot speak to him, I've kept my distance from him because seeing him in despair without his voice is too much for me to bear, even though my singing is the only thing that brings his color back.
Ah,
Aww.
I was
Don't
wondering
all.
about that.
She's staying away from him because she doesn't like him if he can't talk.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing that her love hinges upon, and now when he needs her most, she bounced.
What
Yep.
does that mean?
Like, he is a hard man to gaze upon, but like he's got a voice of an angel. So.
That face.
But I
What does it look like? A topographic map of Utah?
Gosh.
But I do appreciate you trying to help him.
Yeah, I mean we'll do what we can. We'll certainly keep an eye out and see if we we'll see if we can find it.
Okay.
But what do you got going on over here?
I just sing. I sing and put on a beautiful show with my voice.
We heard a bit of that, just the tail end of it. It was really beautiful.
I feel like in slow motion, Eric is just behind us jumping off the dock with like a javelin in his hand.
It's like that 300 scene.
Yeah. Just like slobber flying everywhere.
She says, yeah, I love the carnival, and it's been my pleasure to sing with the carnival for many years. But that's my act.
Well, you're doing a fine job. I mean, do you only come here every 8 years, or you travel with these good people here?
I travel. I'm a part of the carnival wherever it goes. So whether we're here or there or yonder, I'm here.
You haven't seen a shady-looking Kenku around here, have you?
I've heard of a Kenku causing trouble here in the carnival. I didn't know it was bad enough to enlist outsiders to investigate, but I've heard of a little troublemaking Kenku trying to cause problems.
I don't know if we would be enlisted. We're just a concerned party, right? Rusty, back me up here.
Oh, yes, I'm not particularly concerned.
He's deeply concerned. He just doesn't like to show it.
I'm willing to help, but that's the sum total of it, really.
So yeah, we got reason to think this Kenku might be the one. So if you see
At this point, since
see
I
a
was
Kenku around here, that's probably it.
I was trying to figure like who was going to get in trouble first. Can I roll to see if I witness him murdering a Kenku?
Of course.
Also,
I'm trying to catch him. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna assault this Kenku.
he rolled a 15 to see, and I'm assuming that we turned the same way to kind of walk down. I've got a passive perception of 16. Would I have seen the whole...
Sure. Well, I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
I'm not saying that's a bad sure. That math works out to me.
I'm engrossed in conversation. So.
Yeah, and I'm
The-
not over there.
The mermaid says, I will soon have to sing again. It's been good to speak with you, but if I see a Kenku in the crowd, I'll let you know. Shriek out.
Good to speak with you, too, and good luck.
Palasha. She goes backwards.
I'm imagining she's the one saying it. It's like her eyes just go like, Palasha. She doesn't.
She swims back towards her rock. And let's cut... sorry. Let's cut over to Eric, who is now being witnessed by both Prince and Rusty. I almost called you Whitney for some reason.
Maybe that was my name.
Prince and
Rusty's not my actual name.
yeah, Prince and Rusty are witnessing the following about to happen. So you just noticed from about 10 to 15, 20 feet away, something like that,
Whitney Shadow Shield.
a large chubby fellow turning into a Kenku and trying to slip into a crowd.
As soon as I see that, I speed up even more.
Okay,
Trying to
you
catch
speed
this.
up even more. Cool.
Catch this dude.
They did not know you're heading towards them, so they're not in the process of like sprinting away or anything. They were doing their best to hide and stay hidden. No one has seen them.
Yeah, I'm not like
do this.
full on sprinting. I'm just like speed walking.
No, I'm with you.
Okay.
But like they have not been witnessed before. They've been doing a good job of hiding. You're the only person so far that's caused them any trouble when you were chasing them earlier. But they didn't see you around at this point, so they are trying to transform and just go into the crowd casual like as you're speed walking over there.
I'll admit, that was a real dumb idea to pick a big dude and then try to shapeshift into a smaller dude.
Big dude, big crowd. I guess I don't know.
I guess so.
I can only have so many good ideas, John.
Well, I've not. Okay, I'm sorry.
Jeez, John.
Yeah, I'm just the mean kid
He's
in
got
this
to
group.
channel all that aggression somewhere, and it goes
Yeah.
right to you.
But how about Keith, like calling him out on it like that? I mean, that's just rude.
Me and John are both going to cry. What would you like to do now that you approach this Kenku who doesn't seem to notice you?
So he doesn't notice me. I'm going to try to like pick him up and try to hold him.
Okay, roll
Suplex.
an attack and an attack and a grapple, right? In order to grapple, you have to land an attack, right?
I really need to play a grappling character so I can suplex somebody.
Will a 16 work?
Gotta get that grappler.
To hit, a 16 will definitely
You
hit.
could be a Hadezy. Hadezy.
Whenever you hit something and you choose to grapple, it then becomes a strength contest. Am I right?
Yep.
So, you roll the grapple boy, and then he has to roll against that.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like you roll a hit, and if you hit, you roll strength check to see if you actually grapple.
Yeah, strength
I was
contest.
so scared that I didn't get
We don't do it
because I
enough.
forgot my stats. So I was like, oh no,
That's what
is
we,
my strength
that's
like
what we did for monk.
blank, like just plain old 10. No, it's a
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
That'll work.
Yeah, I'm hoping it works.
Strength.
Lord, give me scrumph.
Wait, give me scrump. Big old plate of scrump.
Do I need a roll?
Roll a strength contest.
Okay, so saving throw or ability?
Ability, I'd
Just
say.
a strength roll.
Wait.
17.
Zenus, I believe, is doing the rule check to make sure we're grappling correctly.
Wait. Hold. Hold. I'm almost there.
Where is this? Yeah. Where is it? Where is it?
I don't think he was almost there.
Yeah,
There it is.
line.
When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger than you and must be within your reach.
What's
Using
on
at
it?
least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. A strength athletics check contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability to use, but you use athletics. If you succeed, you subject the target to the grappled condition. The condition specifies the things that end it, blah, blah, blah.
So I'm one size larger when I'm trying to lift or drag or push anything. So
It's a Kenku.
You're much bigger. But
Yeah, so
Yeah,
here are two things. You are one size larger, therefore your hands are it's very easy for you to get your hands around this creature,
yeah, it's 10
which I
feet.
think is going to remove its ability, especially because you've surprised it. That's going to remove its ability
Excuse me.
to use the dexterity modifier. It would now, you've surprised it, so I'm going to make it to where the Kenku only can roll against you to try to push away. She rolled a 16.
I got something.
And you got a 17. So you have grappled a Kenku. And in your arms, you hear the Kenku saying, "Please, please, let me go. Let me go, please. Please, I didn't do it. It wasn't me."
I'm gonna try to hold him as tight as I can. Am I able to move, or will that
it halves your speed.
it has my speed?
You can move.
Okay, I'm going to say, "I got the Kenku! I got the Kenku! I got the Kenku! I got the Kenku!"
Please, it wasn't me. I swear.
I'm looking back at this
I'm
point.
gonna sidle up to him because I'm a sidly.
Rusty, can you put him to sleep or something like that? Do you have a spell or something?
Who?
I said Rusty.
Rusty's not over there.
Pulls out that
I'll let you saw him.
pickaxe again.
I did. I saw him. Let me see.
You hear
I
me?
mean,
Pull out the pickaxe again.
yeah, I have a catapult. I can shoot a rock at his head at Mach 5.
As you're dragging her over there,
Not too much sleep
she
now.
says, and again, this voice is definitely not matching what it looks like this Kenku looks like. That was a redundant statement. But as you're dragging her over there, she's like, "Wait, you don't even work here. You're not Burley the Bugbear. You're just some regular one. Why are you even trying to capture me?"
"'Cause you stole something that is mine."
"I didn't steal anything from you."
We don't know that.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
not,
know that.
I'm not trying to act like I'm doing this out of fandom. I'm just trying to give it a purpose, not try to be an
Yeah, I'm just
an
talking to
a-hole
your
and just
character.
trying to grab random people now.
That makes sense
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
We don't know that
I know that.
it stole from us.
I know that. I'm just saying.
I'm in
He's
character.
in character.
I'm talking to
Yeah,
you
he's
as
talking to you.
character.
Oh, I know that.
But there is a high likelihood that you stole something from one of our friends. And no, we don't work here.
One of your friends?
Yes.
You're talking about Candlefoot?
Yes. And that's even more suspicious.
Yeah,
to
you
let you
know.
We'll deal with that in a second.
You ever been grabbed by have you ever been grabbed by a bugbear? It doesn't make you feel like you got long left to live, I'll tell you that.
Well, we're not going to kill you necessarily. That kind of depends on you.
So as all this is happening, I'm still on the dock, and Dex is still on Dez is still on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling my Raven, "Hey, go and keep an eye on this situation, okay?" So he
The
flies
raven
off.
begins to fly.
I'm gonna
Doing Overwatch.
flop down there and use some of my rope,
Oh yeah, that's a good
the
idea.
D&D item of the gods,
Okay.
and I'm going to ropen him.
Beat him over
I
the head
will
with
help him do it.
Gotcha. Alright, you guys are roping.
I'm just walking that way.
Tie in the
There's
ski rope.
there's three of you versus this Kenku. It's not a big deal. She
Stop
definitely
swimming.
she definitely says,
Can I borrow your finger?
Just she says, just why do you care about this carnival? What are you doing? I don't understand.
Well, we lost some things. And apparently you've stolen some things. You seem to be pretty
Some
guilty.
things I've stolen one thing.
Okay, she admits it. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Dang it.
How do we get it back?
Here, how about this? I'll make you a deal. What do you say? You guys tell me what brings you to the carnival, and I'll give you back Kettlesteam's voice.
That is not.
Candlefoot's voice.
That is not.
Why don't we do it this way? I'll offer up that information to you. I can only speak for myself, not my compatriots.
I'll
But why
probably
don't you
show
tell
up at
me
this
why you're here, as well as giving us back Candlestick's voice?
Candlefoot.
Candlefoot's voice.
You promise you don't work for the carnival?
We don't work for the carnival.
Does it look
but
like I work
we
for the
are
carnival?
invested in this, and if you're causing problems, we'll need to figure out that situation.
Eric, is this the guy?
I think it's the guy. He shapeshifts, so I'm assuming he fits the criteria.
Can't
Just
trust
make
you.
that assumption.
I know I sound like a male mime, but I am a lady, thank you.
Oh,
Hey, why do you sound like a male mime? Mimes don't really say a whole lot.
You're not good at math there, are you, mister?
Can I roll insight to
Yeah.
determine...
oh yeah, can I roll insight too?
I got 10. I probably don't know nothing.
But
I want to see, like...
15.
I guess
See,
it's probably a stretch. Reasoning behind why she doesn't like the carnival, or like why she's so interested in us working for the carnival.
My character doesn't roll insight. That was what I said before, because he doesn't have the concern that someone would ever lie to him, so he doesn't think to look for it. But he did say I stole the one item, and it's like, is you sure it was just the one item?
Yeah, gotcha.
Can I roll the insight for what he's saying, if it's true or not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody do it.
You can roll that, and while you're rolling that, she says, "Hey, how about this? I know you guys don't trust me, and I don't know if I trust you either, but you don't work here, so why don't you just take me somewhere private and we can discuss out of the view of everybody else at the carnival?"
That's a good idea. Why don't we take her back over to Candlefoot?
Yeah.
Or at least a nook or trench.
No,
there.
not
Yeah.
to Candlefoot. Just some.
Look, it's a carnival. Where is it is private?
Away from people who work at the carnival.
So
The bottom of the lake seems empty.
Why don't we do this?
Calm down. It'll be okay. Calm down.
We will walk beside the Kenku and we'll just.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's already in the boat,
here.
right? I don't have to grapple him.
Yeah, you guys have got her tied up.
Let's go. Let's crowd around. Rusty, you get one side. You get the back. I'll get the other side, and we'll walk out of here like friends.
Yeah.
Everybody act natural.